For optimal listening practice, listen and then repeat after me. There once lived a humble man happily married to a beautiful woman. Their relationship was free of arguments, as both deeply cherished each other. They shared a life filled with contentment. However, their happiness was observed by a wealthy and attractive neighbor who became captivated by the poor man's wife, desiring her for himself. Each day, while the woman's husband was toiling in the fields, the affluent neighbor would visit her home. "You are truly beautiful," he would tell her, "but your attire is worn. Why doesn't your husband buy you lovely new clothes? Surely he doesn't love you. If he did, he'd adorn you in exquisite garments. Leave him and marry me. I'll provide you with the finest new clothes in the land, making you the most stunning woman in Ethiopia." Initially, the woman disregarded the rich man's words. Yet, his daily visits and persistent remarks began to sway her. She started to ponder. Perhaps my neighbor is correct. Why doesn't my husband buy me beautiful new clothes? Could it be that he doesn't truly love me? That evening, she confronted her husband. "Look at me. My clothes are old and unattractive. I desire new ones. Please buy them for me." Her husband simply smiled. "You don't need new clothes," he replied. "To me, you are the most beautiful woman in the world." Annoyed, she retorted, "Do you not love me? If you do, then buy me a new dress." Her husband, who loved her dearly and wished to please her, considered his limited funds and the need for a new plow. Still, his wife's happiness was paramount. The following day, he went to the market and purchased a new dress for her. Upon returning home, she immediately put it on. "Thank you, my dear husband," she exclaimed. "Now I know you truly love me." When the rich man next visited, she was wearing her new dress. "You see?" she told him. "My husband loves me deeply. He bought me this beautiful new dress." The rich man, shaking his head, countered, "A good husband doesn't merely provide clothes. He gives his wife gold. Where is your gold necklace? Your gold rings? Why hasn't your husband given you those?" He then opened a box, revealing exquisite gold jewelry. "Look at these," he urged. "Divorce your husband, marry me, and all these will be yours." The woman remained firm. "Go away," she stated. "I love my husband and he loves me. We are content together." However, the rich man persisted, returning every day and displaying the jewelry box. Eventually, she began to wonder, perhaps the rich man is right. Why doesn't my husband buy me gold? Does he not love me? That day, she neither lit a fire nor prepared a meal. Her husband arrived home late, weary and famished from a long day in the fields. "There's no dinner for you tonight," his wife declared. "You don't love me." "What?" her husband cried. "But my darling, I love you more than anything. You are the most wonderful person in the world. Then why don't you buy me some gold jewelry?" she questioned. When a man loves his wife, he gives her a gold necklace and rings for her fingers. Her husband looked troubled. "I just spent money on her new clothes," he mused. "How can I find more for gold? I'll go see my brother. Perhaps he can lend me the money. I must buy gold for my dear wife. I want her to be happy." The next day, he went to visit his brother. "Lend me some money, brother," he requested, "and I will work for you in your field." "All right," his brother agreed, "but you must work diligently. My field is full of stones, and you must clear them all away." Her husband consented and took the money. He then headed to the market, purchased some gold jewelry, and brought it home to his wife. His wife was overjoyed. She placed the necklace around her neck and the rings on her fingers. "Look at me," she said. "Am I not beautiful?" "You are very beautiful," her husband affirmed. "If you are happy, then I am happy." She embraced him. Thank you, my dear husband," she said. "Now I know that you truly love me." The following day, her husband left very early before sunrise. He hurried to his brother's field, which was covered in stones. "I must work incredibly hard now," he thought. "I must start early and finish late to repay my debt to my brother." His wife, meanwhile, was happily working at home. "I'll prepare a wonderful dinner for my husband tonight," she mused. "He gives me wonderful presents. He works hard for me. I know that he loves me." "Hello!" a voice called out. "Are you there?" The woman stepped outside to find her wealthy neighbor. "Ah, it's you," she said. "Listen, neighbor, you were wrong about my husband. Yesterday he bought me this beautiful jewelry. He loves me very much, and I love him. I will not divorce him. I will not marry you." The rich man grew concerned. Her husband loves her too much, he thought. If I want her, I must be clever. Finally, he said, "Your husband gave you clothes and jewelry, but I can offer you more than that." "What? What do you mean?" the woman cried. "Can your husband perform miracles?" the rich man inquired. "Miracles? No, of course he can't perform miracles," the woman answered. "Only God can make miracles. Men cannot." "But I can," the man asserted, "because I love you. Love can create miracles. If your husband loves you, he can perform miracles for you. If you love me, I will make miracles for you." "Then perform a miracle for me now," the woman challenged. "I cannot," the rich man replied. "You must first promise to love me. You must leave your husband and come to me. Then I will perform truly wonderful miracles for you." The woman remained silent, and the rich man departed. That night, the poor man returned home late, utterly exhausted and hungry. His wife brought him water, and he washed himself. She then served him a delicious meal, which he ate. "My poor husband," she thought. "He works so hard for me, and he is so tired and hungry. The rich man is foolish. How can my husband perform miracles? It's impossible." However, the next day and the day after and the day after that, the rich man returned to her house. "Did your husband perform a miracle for you yesterday?" he asked the woman. "Leave him and love me, and I will perform many, many miracles for you every day." Eventually, the woman began to heed his words. One day, when her husband came home, she was sad. "Wife, dear wife, what is wrong with you?" cried her husband. "Are you ill?" "No," she replied. "I'm sad because you do not love me." "What?" cried her husband. "But you know that I love you. I bought you new clothes. I bought you gold jewelry. You're the most precious thing in the world to me." "But you don't perform miracles for me," his wife said. Her poor husband was utterly astonished. "Miracles? "Of course I can't perform miracles," he exclaimed. "Why do you want a miracle? Who gave you this idea?" "Our neighbor came to see me today," the woman explained. "Love makes miracles," he said. "If a man loves a woman, he will perform miracles for her." Her husband became deeply worried. "That wicked man wants to steal my wife," he thought. "All this trouble stems from him. When he first came, she wanted new clothes, then gold jewelry, and now she wants a miracle. What can I do? If I don't perform a miracle, perhaps my wife will leave me and marry him." The next day, he walked slowly to work in his brother's field. "I must pray," he thought. "Only God can help me now." He looked up to heaven. "Oh, Lord God," he prayed, "please help me to perform a miracle. I love my wife and I want to keep her. Don't let this rich man take her from me." He worked all morning, moving stones from his brother's field. In the middle of the day, he sat down under a tree to rest. A man was already sitting there. "Who are you?" the poor man asked. "I am a wizard," answered the man, "and I have a gift for you. Look, here are 2 sticks. They perform miracles." "Miracles?" the poor man said, now filled with joy. "What kind of miracles?" "If you touch a person with the first stick," the wizard explained, "he will transform into a donkey." The poor man thought of the rich man and smiled. "A donkey?" he exclaimed. "That's excellent. And if I touch him with the second stick, what will happen?" "He will become a man again," said the wizard. The poor man took the sticks and leaped up. "Oh, thank you, my friend," he cried. "I prayed to God and he sent you to me. Now I can keep my wife and punish my enemy." He ran home. "Wife!" he called out. "Come here. I'm going to perform a miracle." His wife came out of the house. "A miracle?" she said. "What miracle?" "Look," said her husband, and he touched her with the first stick. Instantly, she became a donkey. She lifted her head and tried to speak, but only "hee ha" came out. Her husband touched her with the other stick. Instantly, she became a woman again. "Husband, that's wonderful!" she exclaimed. "It's a real miracle. How did you do it?" "I prayed to God," her husband said, "and he helped me. And now, wife, I am going to punish my enemy." "Your enemy?" said his wife. "Who is that?" "You know my enemy," her husband said, looking at her without smiling. "It's the rich man, our neighbor. He comes to our house when I'm working in the fields. He gives you bad ideas. Ask your husband for new clothes, he says. Ask him for gold jewelry. Ask him for a miracle. Am I right? Did our rich neighbor give you all these ideas?" His wife said nothing. "And did you listen to him?" her husband pressed on. His wife did not look at him. She was ashamed. "I'm sorry," she said. "It's true. He said all those things. He wanted me to divorce you and marry him, and I listened to him." "And do you want to divorce me and marry him?" her husband asked. She looked at him, her eyes filled with tears. "No, dear husband, I want to stay with you forever, and I will never listen to him again." "Then take this stick," her husband said, "and touch the rich man with it." He gave his wife the first stick but hid the second one in the roof. The next day he went to work. Soon the rich man arrived at the woman's house. "Well?" he asked her. "And can your husband perform miracles yet?" "Yes," she said, and she touched him with the first stick. Instantly, The rich man transformed into a donkey. "Now," said the woman, "you can go to work and help my dear husband." She led the donkey out to the fields. Her husband was working there, moving stones from his brother's field. "Ah," he said, "a donkey! Now I can finish the job quickly." From that day on, the poor man gave the donkey many heavy loads to carry. The donkey transported stones away from the fields, took sacks of teff to the market, and brought flour and coffee back home. For many years, the donkey worked for the poor man. The poor man was no longer so poor. The donkey was helping him become richer. One day, the poor man observed the donkey. It was tired and old, standing still with its head bowed. The poor man felt sympathy for it. He went into his house and brought out the second stick, then touched the donkey with it. Instantly, the rich man stood there, but he was no longer a handsome young man. He was old, his back was bent, and he was profoundly weary. "You tried to take my wife away from me," the poor man stated. "That was wrong. Go home now. Don't look at other men's wives again." The rich man left and never returned. But the poor man and his wife lived happily together for many more years. The end.